Okay. So what I'm going to do is a little series. It's called The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. And so I'm going to split them up into 3 videos. And I will do the good in its one, and the bad in its one, and the ugly in its one. Now, I was going to make them sort of all the same subject, but I don't want to. I may do that later on down the line. If I still enjoy doing this, like for instance, what I'm going to do the reading on right now is the EPA, which is the good. So we just want to get some information about the EPA right now, like what is its strong points, what is its weak points, its word of warning, all that type of good stuff. And I also wanted to do, like say for instance, the bad is climate change, or the debate on climate change, which is bad because there should be no debate on climate change. Should be some debate on what we do about it, but not whether it exists and all that kind of stuff, because we should have anyway. So there was the debate on that. That was going to be the bad, and then the ugly was going to be like pollution. You see what I'm saying? So I was going to like tie them all together. But what I'm going to do for the good, the bad, the ugly is something different. The good will be the EPA. The bad will be vaccinations and the lack thereof. Whether that's good or bad to you, this whole different thing. We're going to do a reading on it. And then the ugly, we're going to do Andrew Jackson. What drives a person to be so vile? So, let's start with the good. The Environmental Protection Agency, or the EPA. Let's do a general reading on the EPA. I'm sitting like too far. And 13. Lucky number 13. So, the EPA. Let's see what you got going, zone. 4 of Pentacles. Okay. 2 of Swords. 4 of Pentacles is a card of clinging. 2 of Swords is an indecision. Right now, it is not in the best place in the world because its former head was Scott Pruitt. Well, is he still the head? I don't know. And he's the one who sued the EPA because he's disgusting. So right now it is in a weird position. So let's see. At the root, 2 of Wands. They're at the crossroads. Huh. I've never really looked at the images. I'm sorry. I'm like trapped in the image now. because there's two different swords. Like you see the handle on this one is like a banana almost, and the handle on that one's straight. So it's two completely different roads. Not just a dirt road and a dirt road. It's like a dirt road and a bridge type of thing. It's completely different. Okay. Two of Pentacles. Are we getting all the twos? There's a need for balance. But the surrounding energies is just turbulent right now. As you can see the waves behind the person as they struggle to balance. This is a never-ending fight, says the infinity symbol. So we have ourselves a fight. And the crown is strength. It will endure. That's kind of, right now, okay, right now, it's clinging on for, it's holding on for dear life. Like everything that it could possibly have, it is trying to cling to out of fear of losing. It's at a crossroads right now because it's being crippled by the Republicans, which is why I say if you ever vote for a Republican, or if you know people who will, I question that. I don't get it. They don't care about the poor. They don't care about the environment. They don't care about anything. Anyway, that's a tangent. We won't go down there. This is the good, remember. The Two of Rods, or the Two of Wands, is a preparation. That gives me like that hold on to the morning light kind of energy. Because what crowns it is strength. You have the need for balance in the chaotic environment with all the turbulent waves behind you. And strength is the card that you want to see in the midst of all of this uncertainty. That's what's really shouting to me is uncertainty. Like they don't know where they are now. What they have, they cling to. There's a preparation to move on. There's a preparation to be balanced, but you really can't because of who's in the White House and then who's at the head of this and who's at the head of that. And it's like right now we're just in a very precarious spot, but strength will see them through. Then you have the Queen of Cups. I don't know who that is, but that could be one who would restore some balance, but we'll see. Six of Cups is in the fear. So what they do not want is to be stuck in the past of not their past, because remember, Republicans built this, the EPA. They don't want to be stuck in this recent past. Four of Cups. There's your offer. So this is in the hopes. Bring me something. So I don't have to cling and be afraid of everything. In the environment of the Environmental Protection Agency is the King of Cups. These just could be compassionate people. Maybe that's what it is. Like people who are invested in the EPA and its success. The Queen of Rods is in the background. So these are people. It's surrounded by people who care about the institution. The compassionate people with the King and Queen of Cups. And then you have the Queen of Rods. And then the Emperor. So you have, son of a bee. I hate when cards fly off the table. Then you have the Queen of Rods, a woman of action, and then a man of authority. So you got the compassionate people, a woman of action with a man of authority. So that's what's in their environment. They have some hope. Word of warning, Three of Pentacles. The CD connections, the sort of backdoor deals, that's your word of warning. The word of solace, again, more people. People will protect that agency. In the end, your outcome card is the government, the Hierophant, tradition, standards, morals. It will survive. It will survive. There is your general information. So, clinging for dear life. Because you are at the crossroads, you're not sure where to go, what to do. There is a preparation. There is some balance that needs to happen. The strength will see you through. And the teamwork. This is the person that is your solace. This is the one that you can cling to. That is a woman of means. This is a woman of action. This is a man of authority. These are the compassionate people. All of these people surround the EPA. Your fear is that the childish immaturity, we don't want to have this conversation because we'd rather talk about, our profits, would take you to a place to where the EPA is in the position that it's in now. You're trying to get out of this position. Your hopes is the Four of Cups. You need an offer for something better, something greater. Your word of warning is the seedy money and the dirty dealings, but the government and the traditions and the morals are in your outcome. You will survive, EPA. Your strength shall see you through. The numbers are greater for people who care about the environment than not. Now it's time for our countries to reflect that.